Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tempo Jesus, and welcome to some commentary. I just realized I probably don't actually have the right right title here right now. No, not even close. So I'm terrible. 1 second. This is WCS Montreal 2018 Grand Finals. Is it Reynor versus Serral? Yes. I knew the two players playing, but I didn't know if it was Serral versus Reynor or Reynor versus Serral, and I just want to make sure I got the title right. So, essentially what's happening is, this is live right now. They're tied 1-1. Reynor just won the last map. And I'm just going to do commentary on the rest of this series as it's happening live. These two guys are both really good. I'm expecting Serral to win, but if Reynor wins, I will be happy just the same. Reynor's a really talented young kid. He's doing really well. So it looks like we are now in game 3. In the bottom right, we have definitely the best non-Korean Zerg in the world. Possibly the best Zerg in the world. It's arguable. He's really freaking good. He is the Finnish Zerg Serral. And in the top left, we have our young, up-and-coming, very young Italian Zerg, Reynor, who's also just recently sprung out and is doing very well. He's a very sharp kid. He's got a hell of a smile, too. So, this is game 3 of the finals of WCS Montreal in Canada. This is the last individual event of the WCS series before the finals happen. And it looks like both players here going for macro builds. I'm getting my Twitch stream up real quick, so I can see my chat. Again, both players doing essentially an identical build. They're actually, it's really scary how close they are to doing the exact same thing. But such is the case with mirror matchups. So this is going to transition into a macro game. Oh my god, they're both doing... It's actually really weird looking at the bottom of the screen and just seeing all the... Okay, now it's starting to change, but like... Before, their numbers are just like exactly the same. Which shows you just how good of a match they are now. I'm kidding. It just shows they're doing the same build. So... Interesting. They bring their overlords pretty far into the natural. I usually pull mine out a little bit sooner because I'm afraid of it getting shot down by a queen, but I guess there is that leeway period where the queen's not up yet, so... Oh, interesting move here from Reynor. He's getting an Evo chamber in the back of his main, and he's getting a third base at the same time. Now, based on how much gas he has when he laid the Evo chamber down, this is likely going to be going for +1 melee attack, which means that his lings are going to do an incredible amount of damage very quickly against those of Serral. Let's see if he gets melee. He does. Okay. So, Serral is a god at getting lings in his opponent's base and figuring out what he's building. So, I'd be very surprised if Serral never scouts this. And if he does, how he's going to react. Now, keep in mind that because you have to spend a lot of gas and minerals on that, that's less gas for banelings, that's less minerals for lings. Serral is actually making a lot of units right now, which means he's definitely going to go across the map and do some kind of pressure. This could actually be what he needs to do to win this game, because the melee upgrade that Reynor's going for is not going to be in effect for quite a while, which means that he's not going to be able to stop this many lings this early, especially because he doesn't have the gas for banelings. Now, interestingly enough, neither player has actually built a baneling nest yet. Neither player has built a baneling nest yet. But Serral still has a lot of lings. Reynor's building a ton right now. Serral's starting a faster transition into roaches, which is actually going to be very beneficial for him. I'm actually really surprised that Serral's floating as much gas as he is right now. He's actually floating a lot. He needs to get a lair and an Evo chamber as soon as he can, but he's building roaches instead, which should totally work well against this army. However, keep in mind that with +1 melee, Zerglings can actually chew through things very quickly, including roaches, assuming that they get a good enough surround, which is totally possible. Now, Reynor has done no damage to Serral. I don't even think he's scouted the Roach Warren. We saw earlier that Serral was pushing away his overlords. You actually just get to kill another one right here, which would be huge. And Reynor is continually making lings. His melee attack upgrade is about to finish. He does not know about the Roach Warren and has not seen any roaches from Serral. So this could get very ugly very quickly. Both players are going for a ton of damage output and not much defensive capacity. And I want to say this is ever so slightly better for Reynor because his lings are just going to be able to take a better gauge, although that is a lot of roaches. Looks like he's going to try to jump on top of them. He's getting a fairly okay surround here, but there's so many roaches. Looks like he's going to split some of his lings to go into the main. Now, with getting roaches, you trade a lot of mobility. That was a very clutch save on that roach right there. Brilliantly done there from Serral. And Reynor is trying to get +1 ranged behind this, but he has no Roach Warren yet, and I don't think he's going to be able to transition in time. Serral's just going to pump roaches out and probably just send them straight across the map. Like, these lings from Reynor are still a very real threat. Don't get me wrong, very nice surround here on the Queen. Oh, I love this. So Serral has broken the rocks at his own third base, and he's just going to walk across the map with the roaches. So he's going to keep making lings at his main to reinforce against the... Oh my god. This actually isn't that many roaches. He really needs to get behind some cover. Oh my god, these lings are going to get the surround. And there's a lot of them, but is it really enough? Serral doing a good job of trying to micro his way through, and that Ravager egg, can it live? It looks like... Oh, it will. Wow. That's very well done. I think that Reynor just got too good of a surround. He is getting +1 behind this, keep in mind. And Raynor's actually up in workers as well. So I think Serral's in a little bit of trouble here. I don't think he can actually kill... I don't think he can actually kill this many lings. He's going to lose some queens as well. His queens are getting trapped against the extractors. Raynor's continually pumping units. He is about to get a Roach Warren behind this, and he will have the upgrade advantage there. Serral going for a Baneling Nest. I think that he thinks that Raynor's just going to continue this ling game for as long as he can. Hiya, how you doing, Annie? Good to see you. So, Reynor doesn't know about the Baneling Nest. Serral doesn't know about the Roach. Oh, another great surround here from Reynor. He needs to focus down that Ravager eggs. Looks like he will get it. Raynor's just going to be ahead in upgrades this whole time. He got ranged attack as well, so now he's going to get Carapace. Neither player has tech to lair. Raynor's going to get this base. I think Raynor's got this game. I think he's got it in the bag. Because now he can just start making roaches. These Banelings do pose a threat, because he has no Carapace upgrade. He's actually getting it right now. He's going to be so far ahead in the upgrades. And he's ahead in drones, and he's ahead in larva. I don't see any way that Serral's going to come back from this. I think he's taking too much damage. I think that when he attacked with the roaches across the map, he let the lings get too much surface area, and he lost a lot of his stuff. Although there is a pretty massive ling counterattack coming up here on the left side here for Serral. Looks like he's going to come in and try to kill as many drones as he can. If he kills a lot of drones, he could actually get in a fantastic position. Here comes the attack now. He pulls back immediately at the side of the roaches. Reynor is pulling ahead in this game more and more as time goes on. There are 10 Banelings here on the way from Serral. I think he's going to try to use that to neutralize the lings. Oh, a massive set of connections right there for Serral. Oh, and these Banelings too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's so many lings that Reynor just lost right there. Serral might be able to pull ahead, but I don't know. Reynor does have +1 roaches. He's getting a nice surround here, but I don't think he's actually going to be able to pull back from this. He's only at 27 drones to the 45 here of Reynor. Even if he kills all these roaches, he can't make up the economy that Reynor has now. And the upgrades, because, oh my god. Wow. Reynor with a very decisive +1 that Serral uncharacteristically did not scout. Serral, very well known for being able to scout these sorts of things, did not. And Reynor goes up 2-1 against arguably the best Zerg in the world. This is some great StarCraft we're getting to watch right here. Annie, how you doing? It's good to see you. To the 2 people watching right now, thanks for copping on the stream. I wonder who's talking to him. I'm actually not sure. and I couldn't see his face under the hat. Thanks, T-Mobile. So, I'm doing good. I'm doing alright. I've done a lot of music in the last couple days. Today is just going to be a day to chill. I was thinking of doing some errands, but that's not going to be the case. I'm just going to stay home and rest. My voice is a little bit gone. Yesterday, I played for the first home game of the season for the Washington Huskies in the alumni band, the Husky Marching Band Alumni Association, and that was fun, but I'm still really tired from that. I marched tenor drums, which are really huge, and I'm not, so my back is still a little bit sore, and I apparently lost my voice, so here I am talking, the best way to recover. So, Serral has won every WCS event this year. Real quick, I'm gonna, while we got some time before the next game starts. So he won Austin, Valencia, and Leipzig. That's the other one I was thinking of. I couldn't remember. Last year, the guy who did that was Neeb. He won Austin, however you pronounce that, and Montreal, and has not placed in anything but third place in Leipzig. Or fourth even, goodness. So Serral has been completely dominating this year in 2018. And it looks like, back in 16 seconds. So, Reynor does have a chance to take this last victory away here from Serral. I was going to say football is starting, so you'll be busy again, right? Well, kind of. It won't be too ridiculous. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. I only got to play for the home games and for the Seahawks, and then I get to watch the Huskies games if I want. But it's nothing too bad, and it's not like I'll be gone for an insane amount of time. Yes, so this is live. This is the grand finals of WCS Montreal. This is happening right now. It's Serral versus Reynor, and Reynor is up 2-1 against arguably the best Zerg in the world, and the guy who's favored to win this because he has won every other 2018 WCS event this year. And in the bottom right, the Italian Zerg, who could rob Serral of his first 2018 win. A very young, clever kid. I think Reynor, I think he's 16. I think. Yeah, he's 16. He turned 16 earlier this year, like 2 months ago. So he was actually 15 when he started doing things this year, like the Masters Cup and when he was in Africa World and all that. Like, he's ridiculous. And he's doing very well for how young he is. He qualified for GSL at 15. He's ridiculous. He's absolutely insane. So both players, yeah, you can compete in StarCraft that young, yeah. When Maru first played, I think the first event that Maru played at that was televised, he was 13 years old. And he was still ridiculously good. So there's some youngins out there. And honestly, it makes sense. There's a lot, like, this is one of those sports, esports is one of those sports where after you reach a certain age, you just lose a lot of physical and mental acuity that you need to do it. Which is why a lot of the players that did Brood War for a while do not play StarCraft. I mean, part of it's because they don't like StarCraft 2 as much as they like Brood War, but also it's just like, as you get older, it's way more difficult to play this game. I don't even know who the oldest competing StarCraft 2 player is, but I guarantee you they are not over the age of like 35, probably not even 30. But yeah, you can totally compete as young as you want as long as you get results. There's no age limit. Serral's only 20. So yeah, to put this in perspective, the blue Zerg, who is one of the best Zergs in the world, is 20 years old, and the guy who's trying to take that, who's trying to show that he can stand up to him and beat him, is 4 years younger than him. So it's crazy. Okay, so now let's talk about the game, because it's actually picking up. Serral's taking a third base. Reynor is taking an Evo Chamber and a fast Roach Warren. So there's a couple things he can do with this. He can either do a 2-base +1 push, or he can build a bunch of roaches, go across the map, and take a third base behind it. It looks like Serral is going to scout this time, and he is going to find out this is happening. These two queens are to prevent the lings from going into his base. +1 weapons immediately starts here for Reynor. And he's, oh my god, he's got a lot of lings behind this that I did not anticipate. So the thing is, though, is that Reynor doesn't have a lair behind this. So I don't think he's going to get roach speed before he attacks. Yo, Flame Warrior, what's up? It makes you happy to see younger people playing StarCraft because in the last few years the popularity of the game has dropped off. Yeah, I mean, it's dropped off a little. I wouldn't be able to tell you what the subscriber levels are like, but I agree. This is actually a really nice wall-in from Serral because... Oh, and now he can't cancel the roach. Okay, so this is really important because Reynor has built a lot of lings that he can no longer use because he can't attack Serral head-on. Serral has canceled his third base, gotten a lair, and gotten +1. So I think what's going to happen now is Serral's going to start mining a massive amount of gas and go for a 2-base Roach Nidus Queen all-in. Either that or he's going to kill his front Evo Chamber. Now, Serral has no idea that Reynor doesn't have a lair behind this and is slowly getting one. So they're both actually on equal drone counts and equal larval counts, although Reynor, excuse me, is trying to take a third base. Yeah, dude. You're asking, Flame Warrior says, Serral's 20? Yeah, Serral's 20, Reynor's 16. He turned 16 2 months ago, so he was pretty much 15 for most of 2018. Like, these players are both ridiculously young and ridiculously good. Oh my god, that would have been really bad. He might still commit to it. Reynor might be able to get in with these lings. I guess Serral has too much and he's pushing across the map now. Keep in mind, Reynor's +1 is going to finish before Serral's +1. And Reynor's third base has finished before Serral's third base. Because Serral canceled his, he thought the lings were going to come in and kill him. So, I'm actually really liking Reynor's spot right now. Especially if he gets +2 behind this. I think that's the best call. Because the further he can increase his lead in the upgrades, the better it's going to be for him in the late game, because he already has a bigger economy and more larva. Oh, but it looks like Serral is going to get +2 range before Reynor does. So, if Serral can just prevent Reynor from doing any sort of counter pressure, oh, and I love killing these rocks. That's such a clever move. If he can just prevent Reynor from doing any sort of counter damage, then he can just cement the upgrade lead over time. And it looks like he's actually on an equal, well, not equal, but slightly lower drone count on 3 bases. Keep in mind that because Reynor has had the larval advantage for longer, it means that he's going to have a bigger army. So Reynor's definitely more dangerous right now, and if he can get a massive attack off soon, he could probably win the game. If Serral's not entirely ready for it. Which he might not be. I think Reynor's doing a good job of hiding his units relatively throughout the map. I think he's going to wait for roach speed and then he's got to go. Because I think if he waits much, much longer, Serral's going to get the upgrade advantage and then he's going to die. Oh my god, this is a lot of roaches here from Reynor that's moving across the map. Serral has no vision of it. His overlords are not in place to see these roaches. This could be devastating damage. This ling run by hasn't done anything. Okay, Serral's trying frantically to make roaches right now. He has to hold off this attack. He doesn't have that much with him. It's 101 army supply to 84 of Serral, and a lot of that is still hatching. whereas Reynor's is mostly across the map. Here comes the attack here from Reynor. This could be a very decisive attack here. Now, Serral does have more Ravagers. We're going to see how these bios connect. Some of them are connecting here, but actually more of them are connecting on Serral's forces than on Reynor's. Reynor's doing a very nice job of microing back. Here comes the push forward. It looks like he does pick off a Ravager, Serral does, but I think that Reynor has enough to push through here. Maybe not. The reinforcements from Serral are much closer, keep in mind. Oh my god. I think Serral's done it. Wow, what a decisive hold. That concave was just incredible, and the micro from Serral and the defender's advantage as well was good enough. Wow, I thought Serral was boned, and somehow he held that off, and now he's so far ahead in the upgrades, so far ahead he already is +2. Serral's in a phenomenal spot right now after holding off that very dangerous push. And now whenever Reynor comes in here, he's coming into a concave, which is part of the reason why Serral won earlier as well. To the 4 people watching this right now, thank you very much for being here, by the way. Wow, Serral splits off the perfect number of units to hold off this attack. Oh, I love this. He's getting Burrow, Roach Burrow, and Overlord speed. So he's going to try... I think he's getting the Overlord speed both for better map vision and to... Oh my god, he needs to cancel. Oh wow, that's a huge pick off there from Reynor. Serral did not get a cancel on that base. So he's getting Overlord speed. I think he's either really paranoid that Reynor's going to go for Lurkers, or he wants to maintain constant vision on Reynor's army. He might even do a drop. That wouldn't be completely unheard of for Serral. Also, that Contaminate is so clutch. Because now the upgrade lead that Serral has is going to stay there infinitely longer. Looks like Reynor's going to break down his own rocks. I think he realizes that Serral, with the upgrade advantage, is in a very good position. Serral's super far ahead, I agree. He's also taking his 4th base faster. Even though Reynor got a cancel on it, I would agree that Serral's in a better position. These Roaches are actually going to come through here now and get a lot of drone damage done. He might even be able to focus down the hatchery. I'm not sure. It looks like a couple drones are going to go down here. Serral's putting up his forces. He does pull his drones. 8 of them did go down. Oh, this is a very nice sandwich here from Serral. This is a lot of Roaches that Reynor's going to get killed here. And to be fair, he did get 10 drones, but is that really enough for how many Roaches he just lost? I don't think it is, because Serral's are now going to have Burrow and Burrow movement. Oh, so Reynor just figured it out. I think he realized that Serral does have the spines on his back, which, by the way, is the way to tell whether the Roaches are Burrow Roaches or not. Oh my god, this is a lot of bios coming down. Serral does a good job of dodging them. He could come in here now. There is an Overseer for Reynor, which is very important because Serral's Roaches can burrow. Nice micro back here. There are 2 attacks going on 2 fronts, and it looks like both players are doing a great job of handling out of this bio. But man, Reynor's looking in a really dire position. His +2 just finished. Oh, these Burrow Roaches, they're going to go into the main here of Reynor. He's going to have to hold this off on 2 fronts. Keep in mind that Serral does still have an upgrade advantage. He did get +1 Carapace. He's floating a lot of gas right now, actually, which is... It's theoretically good if he had something to spend it in. I think he's going to build a bunch of Ravagers. He should build a bunch of Ravagers. I feel like he needs to spend this gas. Hydra Den on the way. He's going to go for Lurker Tech. Oh my god, he's going to get this 4th base. There's nothing here to defend it. Oh, this is huge. Because not only did he get the 4th base without a cancel, technically, but he waited until it was over. So now that means that Reynor has to completely reconstruct it, and he was operating under the assumption that it was going to be fine that whole time, and built more drones, which he now can no longer transfer. Yeah, this is looking really good here for Serral. He does have the Hydra Den. He needs to drop a Lurker Den immediately. Oh my god, he might actually take some of these bios. A couple of the Ravagers do take hits, but there are more Roaches and Ravagers here for Serral. Looks like he is going to push this back. Meanwhile, on the southwest side, he is taking some bios. There's only 2 Ravagers here, though, and I think that he has enough Roaches to punch through this. Meanwhile, at the top, more bios going down. He is going to eat some of them with his Roaches, and very nice micro there from Reynor. And I think that Reynor has a better concave. I don't know why Serral's engaging here. This doesn't look like a fight he can take. He's losing more Roaches on the southwest side as well. He's getting +2 Carapace behind this. He needs to get a Lurker Den. He needs to get a Lurker Den or get better Hydras. If only there were investors, lol. That would be really nice. I still think that Serral's in a phenomenal position. He's had the larval advantage for so long, as well as the upgrade advantage. Nice micro back there from Serral. I think Serral realizes if he just keeps pushing, he can still win the game because Reynor does not have access to a 4th base. And he's on 10 fewer drones. Hydrogen coming down here from Reynor. I'm really surprised that Serral has not dropped any additional tech. I think he knows that he's in a good position, and he can probably just win this with roaches, but I feel like with the amount of gas he has, going into an infestation pit or going into lurkers would be a good idea. Oh, that was some phenomenal micro there from Serral. Holy crap, he is pushing forward with over 50 supply more with better upgrades. The biles land on the roaches, he kills the 3rd base, and that's gotta be it. Reynor cannot possibly recover from this. GG is called, and Serral takes the game 2-2. Oh, this is going to be a good set of matches. Oh, this is going to be a really good set of matches here. Yeah, that's right. Swig that water, Serral. Actually sounds pretty good, yeah. Oh, this is looking like it is a best of 7, Annie. We're in for a long haul. I think it's probably going to go 4-3, and I'm hoping it's 4-3 Serral. I love Reynor, I really do, but I want Serral to win all the WCS events this year because he's so close. He's so close to pulling a Neeb. Because everybody, this is, so, in case you guys aren't familiar too much with what's going on in the pro scene right now, so, Serral has won every WCS event this year, and Maru has won every GSL event. So, Serral has won WCS Leipzig, Austin, Valencia. He could theoretically win Montreal right now. And then Maru has won every GSL event. He's won GSL Codes and GSL Season 2 Codes. He didn't win GSL versus the World, but the GSL leagues and the Codes he won. And he's actually potentially in a position to win the 3rd one, the 3rd season right now. He's going to go up against TY next week. But what everybody is hoping for is for Maru to win all the GSL events, Serral to win all the WCS events, and then for both of them to face off against each other at BlizzCon, which I think would be like the most epic thing that's ever happened in StarCraft. But that's just my opinion. Reynor has to win this, but you can't beat Serral in his own game. I mean, do not get me wrong. I would love it if Reynor wins this, because Reynor is such a young kid, and he's looking so pro in this scene. He's done some good stuff. He qualified for GSL Season 3 in the round of 32, and he actually beat Classic convincingly, which I thought was really clever. Or not really clever, really cool. And if he beats Serral here, I am not gonna regret it. When is BlizzCon? Excellent question. I think BlizzCon is happening. The global finals are happening in a couple months. They start on October 26th and they end in early November. And Serral will be there. Maru will be there. And Rogue One, IEM, Katowice. Right? I think that was it. Was that Katowice? I don't remember. Yes, it was Katowice. Okay. So it's in late October, so it's about a month and a half away. But this is the last WCS event before then. Alright. Most hype was Flash versus Jaedong. I do kind of agree. But that's always a good matchup. Always. But this could be the StarCraft 2 version. Serral versus Maru could be the StarCraft 2 equivalent of Flash versus Jaedong. Because they're both just so good. They are both just so good. Alright. So excuse me. Both players going for a 3rd base. And both players going for a moderate amount of lings. Serral's actually up in supply by a lot here. He's also getting a Bailing Nest. Now, can he save this 3rd is the question. He only has 4 lings to do it, but that's theoretically enough to shy this away. He also has the Queen there, That's a bad engagement for him to take. Now, the other main factor here is which player is going to get ling speed the fastest. I think that Serral's is going to be faster by just a hair. You remember those names? Yeah, Annie, they were both like the best Terran and Zerg in Brood War. Flash is a Terran and Jaedong is a Zerg. And honestly, an argument could be made for Flash being the best StarCraft player ever. Because he was just so incredible in Brood War. This is a pretty big attack coming out of here from Reynor. He is down in several drones, so he needs to get some damage done here. Very nicely done picking off the Baneling there. Looks like he will get us around on this Queen as well. Can he get this Baneling as well? He doesn't, but it may not matter. Here comes the attack now from Reynor. God, this is a really nice drone surround. He's actually not killing that many drones, and the lings of Serral are popping out like right at the right time. What a nice hold this is from Serral. Nice job from Reynor, though, picking off that Baneling and kills 7 drones and pulls back. Very well done there from Reynor. Serral's still making lings after losing 7 drones. Reynor's building a roach swarm behind this, and he's got a lot of banelings on the way, so he might be able to finally stabilize here, assuming that he gets good baneling connections. Reynor's being very careful here. Wow, these 2 lings getting even more drones. Very well done from Reynor. So now these banelings are going to be very scary for Reynor to deal with. We're going to see how the micro goes here. I actually really like this from Serral. I think he's going to try to push across the map with the banelings and get some drone damage done. There are 8 roaches on the way now from Serral, or excuse me, from Reynor, and I think that that might neutralize the gas that Serral's put into these banelings. I don't think he's actually going to be able to get much done. Yeah, I don't know about this at all. I don't think Serral's going to get much done. These banelings are already crashing into lings that don't matter. He's got 5 of them. Okay, so it looks like he is going to kill some of the queens, but oh my god, the roaches are here. Serral's in full retreat. The banelings are probably going to die. Oh, what a nice... Oh, a beautiful counterattack there. I don't know how he even got those lings in that part of the base, but killing 6 drones here from Reynor is massive, massive damage. The problem now is that Serral has no real answer to these roaches. He does not have a roach swarm by himself. He's just going to make 26 lings and hope that can do the trick. The thing is that if you have enough... Oh, wow, that's actually really clever to just have a wall of lings there. I think that's actually insanely smart. Keep in mind that Reynor does not have a baneling nest, so if Serral can just get incredible baneling connections on the lings of Reynor and then surround the roaches of Reynor, he might be able to win this next attack. But Reynor's up by a lot right now. Serral is making nothing but units. Absolutely nothing but units. And Reynor is up by 7 drones right now. And now he has a baneling nest of his own, so it's going to be even more difficult for Serral to take a good engagement here. What a nice link counterattack here from Reynor. I think that Serral realizes he's got to go for it. He's got to go for it, but this is Ling Bane Roach versus pure Ling Bane. I don't know how he's planning to win this. Oh my god, he just lost all his banelings. That's it. He can't kill these roaches. He cannot kill these roaches. He might be able to get this 3rd base, but probably not. Reynor looking at a commanding position, as Serral's ling attacks have been deflected time and time and time again. Wow. I think Reynor's got this in the bag. Yep. Serral taps out. GG. Reynor up 3-2 against one of the best Zergs in the world. Let's see how the Twitch chat is going. Oh my god. Mom spaghetti. There's been a lot of spaghetti jokes because Reynor's Italian. Oh my god. 33,000 people are watching this right now. Goodness gracious. Serral looks nervous. Serral looks really out of his element right now, actually. He's not used to losing, ever. Like, I don't think... Serral is shook. He looks shook. He's tilted. I agree. I think he might be a little tilted. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. Because Serral has been just winning absolutely everything. Left, right, and center. I mean, look at this. Look at this. He won GSL versus the World and Valencia and Austin and Leipzig. And he got third at these. Like, he's not in any way, like, not placing at things. Oh my god. Can Reynor do it? Serral, take my energy. Oh, Canada versus USA is going now in the Overwatch World Cup? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Wow. I need some Owen Wilson in my life right now. Just for the wow. So in the bottom left, one of the best Zergs in the world, trying to get his 4th WCS win this year is Serral. In the top right, a 16-year-old Italian Zerg named Reynor is looking to take it all away. I didn't watch the first 2 games, but everything that I've seen so far, there's been no cheese. You don't know who you want to win the Overwatch Cup because you like players on the American and Canadian teams, yeah. Don't blame you. I don't really know who I want to win this one. I want to have Serral win it because he's Serral, and he's just doing so well, and he could get all the WCS victories if he beats Reynor here. But then again, Reynor is playing really well, and he totally deserves it, and he's just looking dominant. And I kind of want him to win it. So I think it'll be great. I think it'll be great either way. It'll be just peachy either way. Wow, this is a great set of matches. I'm loving it so far. And there's been no cheese so far from what I've seen. I really hope that Serral pulls it together because he looks really nervous. He looks really tilted and shook coming in here. But I hope that he can just collect himself, figure out what to do. This is a great set of matches. Alright, essentially identical build orders. Looks like the Zergling speed's going to start here for Serral ever so slightly faster. Reynor needs to get on that. Why is he... Okay. That was a mistake. He should have gone that at least 2 seconds earlier. USA is up 1-0. Cool. I'm going to root for the US because I'm American. And that's how Americans work most of the time. No, Twitch, don't you dare do this to me. No, Twitch, don't you dare do this to me. No, Twitch, don't you dare do this to me. Or is it my computer? I hope it's not my computer. I'm pretty sure it's Twitch. Because I'm still streaming, right? Yeah, I'm still streaming and there's nothing breaking here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna reload this. Actually, I really want Serral to win this match, if only to go to Game 7, because the 7th game is on Parasite, and I want to see a really epic ZVZ on Parasite. I want to see, like, Broodlords and stuff. That would be really cool. Alright, we're back. Apologies, friends. So, we've got a really fast layer coming out of Reynor here. I don't know what other tech structures he's built because the game, my Twitch stream lagged out a little bit. So, okay, so a Baneling Nest from Reynor, a really fast lair. Oh my god, did he see it? Did he see the lair? I think he might have seen the lair. Oh, he saw the lair. Okay, so Serral's going for +1 roaches behind this. And he's got a third base that's up. Both players have third bases that are up and running. Are those... Oh, those are Reynor's Banelings. Reynor's got 2 Banelings that he's got stacked across to the side. This Overlord can see them. Oh my god. Serral, what are you doing? Serral. Oh, okay, there's nothing. He can't get through because there's a queen there. I'm not even sure why he sent the lings at all. I mean, if the queen was there, it's fine. Nice little hold here from Reynor. Or, excuse me, from Serral. I think Serral's going to go across the map and try to get some damage done. Some counter damage done. There's a really fast layer behind this. He's taking all the gas. Okay, so Reynor's going to go for mutas. He's taking so many gases right now. And Serral should know this. So I think... Well, actually... He doesn't know this, but if he scouts the gases, he'll figure it out. If he could just see that Reynor's taking the gases in his natural, he'll figure it out. So there's the Spire. Is he building the Spire at his main, or is he building the Spire at his natural? This is a really impressive piece of micro going on for both sides here. It looks like Serral's going to try to wrap around and get as many of these drones as he can. Oh my god, one of them took a Baneling hit earlier. He killed 6 drones right there. That's very well done. He unfortunately lost his Banelings to those Queens, but meanwhile, a Ling run by here at the third of Serral. The Roaches are here. There's a lot of drones that could potentially die, but he only gets 3 of them. Oh man, Serral needs to attack soon. I don't think he realizes the Spire's on the way. He has to, though, because he hasn't seen any Roaches from Reynor. Oh god, Reynor just hit a lot of Lings in the top corner of Serral's base. He has to figure that out. Okay, he did. He figured it out. Oh my god, these Roaches are getting surrounded. These Banelings might be able to get some decent connections as well. Ravager eggs going down to try to save them. I think the Queens are going to be able to focus them down, but this is a lot of Roaches coming up here. I don't think Reynor's got enough to hold this off. This is a lot of Roaches coming out of Serral. He does have a ton of Banelings, so if the Ling run by, if the Ling follow-up doesn't work, like if he runs into the Banelings, Reynor might be okay. This is a lot of Roaches. I think that Reynor's going to go for a massive flank. Keep in mind that he does have a Spire behind this. Serral's almost out of time to attack this army. He needs to attack now, otherwise the mutas are going to get out and he's going to lose. There's also a lot of spines going down. He needs to attack this army, like, right now. This is a very difficult engagement for both sides, because Reynor has to get a good surround. Serral has to not lose too much of his units, and he has to kill him quickly before the mutas and the spines get up. Oh my god, he's completely clumped his Banelings. Oh my god, a lot of damage going down everywhere. It's kind of hard to say what's even happening. It looks like the Banelings are going to try to crash into these spine crawlers. Serral's losing a lot right now, but the Ling follow-up might be able to get too much done. There's a lot of Banelings left here, though. I think they're going to try to crash into the Lings, but can Serral outmaneuver them? Oh, very bad pathing there. More Banelings are on the way. Can he kill enough of these drones? Reynor's trying to split them now. The spine crawlers are still alive. Serral has no answer to the mutas. He has to kill him with this. Oh my god. I think Reynor might have done it. Serral has no answer to these mutas. He has no answer at all. He had to kill him with that attack, I think. Maybe if he kills the third base, he can secure the larval advantage. I mean, let's be clear. Reynor lost a lot there, too. It's not like the game is just completely over and Serral's out of it. But he's in a rough spot, because he needs to get some type of tech that can kill... Oh, I just realized Serral canceled +1. He canceled +1 range attack. Oh, that's even worse. Oh my god. Okay, so he is up by 10 drones. That's massive. Oh, he doesn't have a lair? Oh my god. I think Reynor's got this. He only has 8 mutas, though. You need more than that to really get a good amount of stuff done, but man, Serral's not looking good. Serral's not looking good at all. Some relatively poor muta micro there from Reynor, though. He did lose quite a bit. And he's taking a lot of shots from these 4 crawlers. I think Serral's just going to drone up, and maybe he can macro his way out of this. But man, it's going to be difficult. A very tense game so far. So +1 now goes down for Serral. He restarted it. He has a ton of gas. Maybe he's going to go for his own mutas. I like picking off the Banelings here by Reynor. That's a really good idea, because Serral is going to have to build a lot of Banelings right now to deal with the Ling run-bys that Reynor's inevitably going to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is way too much. Oh my god. Wow. He only killed 6 drones. I thought he was going to kill way more than that. That was a lot of gas he invested, though. I don't think 6 Banes is worth 6 drones. I think he need more than that. So both... It's now back to a macro game, but man, there's been a lot of damage taken from both sides, and there's a lot of Lings still out in the center of the map here for Reynor, who does have full map control with the mutas. And it looks like Serral's going to go Roach Hydra behind this. He's going to go Roach Hydra with the upgrades that he's got. But Reynor's getting a Hydra Den as well. He's also getting +1. So these mutas are just a consistent tech choice for Reynor, but he's going to match this army comp and upgrades of Serral here while having +1 mutas. That's how far ahead he is. He's also getting a Lurker Den behind this, which is another great choice. Man, Serral's hemorrhaging a lot of drones to build these spores. I think that the spores are a good choice. I think he can't afford to let the mutas ever get damage, but he has to kill so many drones to get these spores out. Also, Reynor's taking a 4th base behind this, and Serral has not started one yet. He is getting a lurker den. Oh my god. Oh, he's just going to focus down this extractor. That's so clever. Wow. This is looking really good here for Reynor. And another muta counterattack here. He's just consistently killing the gases here, which is actually really clever. I like that a lot. Because if Serral's going to go for lurkers, he's going to need a ton of gas to do that. And if he wants to go for a larger amount of hydras to kill the mutas, he's going to need gas to do that. Or if he's going to go for infestors to kill mutas, he's going to need gas to do that. And every time he kills an extractor, he has to sacrifice another drone. So Reynor's actually up by 13 drones right now. I like this play, though, from Serral. He is getting Roach Burrow. And Roach Burrow and Burrow. So I think what Serral's going to try to do is do a massive multi-prong. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Oh! Even more drones going down there. They're all so fragile that, like, even a couple of mutilous glaive bounces could probably kill this army. Oh my god. 6 lurkers on the way from Reynor. This could be it. Because I don't know how Serral's supposed to get enough anti-air to kill the mutas, but have enough Ravagers to kill all the lurkers. Serral's getting 2 lurkers. Oh, man. Reynor's so far ahead. He's so far ahead in upgrades, in larva, in army supply. It's 4 bases to 3. I think Reynor's going to win right here. Here comes the Roach Burrow. He burrows. Corrosive Bile's going down. But it's not enough. There's so many lurkers here. There are so many lurkers here. And he can just siege this base forever. If Serral loses this base, he loses the game. The muta's coming in from the back as well. He's actually losing a lot of damage here to these mutas. I don't think that was a smart idea at all there from Reynor. He's losing a lot of gas in these mutas right now. Serral's holding this about as well as I could ever expect him to. And he does hold. That was actually a not at all worthwhile engagement there for Reynor. Meanwhile, some Roach Burrow play going on at the third here. Reynor, he's actually lost several drones. I still think Reynor's in the lead. I think he's had the larval advantage for too long. But, man, Serral is hanging on. He really needs a 4th base. He's trying to take one desperately on the left side of the map at the 13-minute mark. Oh my god. Reynor is so far ahead. Even with an attack that didn't quite kill the 3rd base of Serral, he's so far ahead. So, like, in order for Serral to win, he has to take, like, the most cost-efficient engagements ever and not lose his 4th base, which he's going to right now because his army's completely out of position to defend this. He needs to cancel. He didn't cancel. That's just devastating damage. Corrosive Bile's trying to go down on some of these lurkers. Well done here from Reynor. I like the infestation hit here from Serral. He does not have enough larva to keep up what he's doing. He really needs another base, and he just can't get one. Reynor has total map control. Reynor's infestation's been done for a while. Looks like he's going to take a hive now and go for probably... He might even go for Broodlords. I don't know how on earth Serral's going to stop Broodlords. But man, Serral needs a 4th base like nothing else, and he just can't get one. Reynor is keeping him completely pinned. I'm actually really surprised that Serral never tried to take the base to the right of his natural. I guess the mutas are there, but man. Oh god, that income advantage is just so good for Reynor. They're both getting hives. I think that Reynor's going to tech into Broodlords. Here comes the push out here from Serral. He's eating some of these biles. He's got an okay concave here with these Hydralisks, though. He's trying desperately. He's taking this 4th base, which is so exposed in the center of the map. I don't think he's going to be able to hold on to this that much easier. Reynor's still maxed on better upgrades. Oh my god, he picks off some of Serral's roaches here. This is... I want Serral to win. I really do. But I don't see how it's going to happen. He's so far behind. He is so far behind. This game is pretty much already over. If Reynor just takes the worst engagement ever, he can still lose, but I don't see how that's going to happen. He's just got so much tech here. And he just has to kill this 4th base. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, Serral. Serral, you pull. Oh, and Reynor's getting Vipers behind this. That's so brilliant. Because he knows that Serral's going to make a bunch of Lurkers. Because what other choices he have? And he's just going to throw Binding Clouds and Abducts down. He'll be fine. How many Lurkers does Serral have, though? He's got a lot. Serral's getting his own Vipers as well as Lurker. Oh my god. Reynor's taking his 5th base now, which he totally doesn't need, but he's getting it anyways. Reynor's also getting +3. He's got so much money behind this. He could easily tech the Birdlords if he wanted to, which I actually think he should do. Because that not only would that make the Lurkers from Serral just completely useless, but, like, Serral does not have the gas to stop Broodlords. He can't build the Viper. Well, he can build 2 Vipers, but if he gets, like, 8 Broodlords out, Serral can't kill that. He just can't kill that. Also, the Overlord speed here from Reynor is a really clutch move, because it means that Serral can't really do much of the Lurker Burrow harass that he was really trying to do. Although, as I say that, he is getting a lot of damage done here. Very nicely done here. Reynor is not reacting at all. He just let 9 drones die. That was very well done there from Serral. And Serral might actually be able to kill this 5th base here of Reynor as well. He's got a set of units that are going across. And Reynor's army is completely out of position. Oh, and he didn't cancel it! Oh, he's definitely going to kill this base, and now he's actually equal in Larva. Now, let's be clear. Reynor has a very scary army. He's got 5 Vipers in it. Count them, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, engaging into Serral is going to be... Well, engaging into Serral is going to be difficult. He's got a lot of spores. He's got a lot of Lurkers. But these Vipers might be able to make the difference. He's got Lurkers on the left side as well. Here comes the attack here from Reynor. He's got a massive amount of Ravagers. There's so many Vipers going out everywhere. Abducts on individual Vipers. The Queen's coming in here from Serral. Reynor's taking a really horrible engagement here. He just lost so much army supply. Attacked into that position and did not execute it at all the way he needed to. Serral somehow coming back in this game. Is he actually going to do this? Serral did not get +2 Carapace behind this. Reynor did. But, like, now we're on an equal playing field. Serral's even in supply, will be even in +3 once that finishes. And he has the same amount of money and the same amount of bases at this point. So I think that Serral actually can win this game. I was really skeptical before. But now it looks like Serral could actually win this game. Nice static defense here at Reynor's bases to protect his drone line. But this is a massive attack coming up here from Serral. It's going to definitely kill this 5th base, among his other things. +3 is now done for both sides. Serral's behind a Carapace upgrade. But if he just has more stuff, he'll be fine. Here comes another push here from Reynor on the 4th base here of Serral. He's going down this massive ramp into a Lurker concave. It's just not a good idea. Keep in mind that Serral does have his own Vipers now, so he can totally do counter abducts as well. Oh, this is looking really scary. Oh my god, Reynor's going to push into this. Wow, nice Spore Crawler dodge. It's not every day I get to say that. It's 5 Vipers to 3. That is Serral's 5 Vipers to Reynor's 3 Vipers. This is looking up to be a great game. +3 Carapace going down here for Reynor. So he's definitely going to have the upgrade advantage. But man, I still can't believe he never got a Greater Spire. He should totally get a Greater Spire. Serral's taking 2 bases at once, which I think is very risky. It looks like this top center one will get taken out. Meanwhile, a Roach Burrow counterattack here at the 4th base of Reynor. At the 3rd base of Reynor. No cancel going down on Serral's 6th base. And wow, Serral's actually going to kill a lot of drones here. This is very problematic. He does kill the Queen as well. Nice bile dodge there. And more drones going down. Reynor's down to 39 drones. This could actually be very problematic for him. He's maxing out entirely with army, But if Serral takes another cost-efficient engagement, Reynor cannot replace his army. And Serral totally can. So, this is going to be interesting. Now, Serral's in a good position because he's got a 5th base on this high ground. So, oh my god, no, Serral, what are you doing? Oh my god. I thought he was going to lose Vipers to those Corrosive Biles. That was terrible. Oh my god. So, now Serral gets to hold the high ground with his 5th base. Reynor could sneak around the side here. Oh my god, he's going to go straight into these lurkers. Oh, these roaches are taking a lot of damage. And now Serral can just hold this high ground. And it's Hydra, Ravager, Viper. Nice Blinding Clouds going down here from Reynor. He's abducting individual Ravagers, which I think is actually a pretty cost-efficient option. Oh, man, Reynor has a very scary army. That's a lot of lurkers, a couple of them being harpooned here by the Vipers. Reynor finally getting Burrow. Why doesn't he have a Greater Spire? That would be such a brilliant piece of tech. I guess maybe with Serral having as many Vipers as he does now, it would be less effective, but man. Oh my god. There's so much here. Both players are at 150 army supply or over. These armies are just massive. Did Reynor ever lose the mutas from the beginning of the match? I think he accidentally killed them when Reynor was trying that push on the 3rd base of Serral. Oh, man, this is so tense because neither player really wants to engage each other because there's so many Vipers and so many lurkers. Although, now that I say that, Reynor does not have a single lurker. It's 8 lurkers and 5 Vipers versus 3 Vipers. Which is not very good here for Reynor. He does have so many more roaches, though. It's 36 roaches to 6. So, does he not have Roach Burrow? He got regular Burrow. Did he not get Roach Burrow? Surprise, mother... Oh, and that Spore Crawler's there as well. He is going to be able to pick off these lurkers. Maybe he can burrow this one. No, I guess not. Damn. There's a lot of... I wish the production tab was up right now. Oh my god, here... Okay. This is a massive concave that Serral would be about to engage into. There's a lot of Roach, Hydra, Ravager in this. And it looks very scary for either player to engage. Reynor somehow with a bigger bank, despite the fact he has 10 fewer drones. Oh, and that one Roach is able to see all this mining. That's actually really nice. Okay. So, Serral's going to do a nice little counterattack here. Here comes the push. Reynor has the better concave by far. He keeps burning Blinding Clouds, though, and not killing that much with it. More drones going down here from Reynor. He's down to 36 drones right now. He's going to have a massive army. But once he has to remax, it might be a problem. Oh my god, this game is just ridiculous. I still can't believe that Reynor hasn't gotten a Greater Spire. I feel like going into Broodlords right now would be a marvelous idea. Okay, here comes the push. Oh my god, Serral's losing a lot of units. He's going in full retreat to go back to the Lurkers, but that was a lot of units that he just lost there. A lot. Because he got attacked from both sides. That was a very poor engagement there from Serral. And it looks like he's not going to be able to get this 6th base either. And both players really do need a 6th base at this point. He does get a cancel, though. That's nice. 21 more Hydras on the way here for Serral, because his army just took a massive hit. I think that Reynor does finally have Roach Burrow. Oh, God. Picking off all these Roaches here isolated in the center of the map is actually really nice. And the Roach Burrow play continues to happen here for Serral, who's just trying to get any slim pickings that he can. And the 6th base here of Serral again under threat. Reynor's trying to expand at the top center. This is a really weird game. I don't think he's going to get a cancel on this. Yeah, he doesn't. Oh, a nice Viper abduct there from Serral. How many... Okay, what's the Viper count right now? I think that Serral has 5 and Reynor has 2 or 3. So, if Serral could get nice abducts off, he could totally win the fight with just sheer numbers of Vipers and more energy. Okay, it's 6 Vipers to 2. That's even worse. Because now, if he can just neutralize those 2 Vipers of Reynor, then he can totally just do a massive amount of Blinding Clouds and win. Also, I don't know why he's not... Okay, because the Vipers are there. Gotcha. Oh my god. This game is just... This is so sick. Okay, here comes what might be a push. There's a lot of roaches here, though. The problem with Serral's army is that it has no meat. It's got a ton of damage output, but it has no meat. So if Reynor just gets a nice little surround, he can actually kill a lot of this army. Here comes the push here, and Reynor with an indisputably better concave. I don't know why Serral's engaging this. I think he needs to pull back to the Lurkers, and he does. The Lurkers are getting some decent damage done. The Vipers are blowing some Blinding Clouds. And more counter-harass going down now for Serral. Oh my god, they are trading so evenly. And Serral's killing even more drones. Looks like he might want to come in here. Oh, he is killing this base here of Reynor as well. That's another big thing to point out. I think that Serral should move his army on the high ground right there. I think it would be really advantageous for him to just hold that high ground and prevent Reynor from ever expanding there. Serral's pushing forward with a pretty massive force. He might be able to kill Reynor right here. Maybe. A lot comes down to these Vipers. Oh my god. This is such a crazy game. This is such a crazy game. Oh my god, Serral, no. Serral, no. Blinding Cloud's going down now. It looks like none of the corrosive battles did manage to connect. Oh my god, this Lurker Burrow, he won't be able to save the base, but he'll be able to get a ton of damage done on these roaches, which might honestly be worth it in the end. I don't know how much their other bases are mining out or anything. Oh, rip that Overlord. But Reynor's down to 19 drones. That is just nothing. Serral actually needs to be careful that he doesn't overconsume that hatchery that he's trying to get right now. I don't know who's going to win this. I want to say that Serral has a slightly better position, but look at the bank of Reynor. Oh my god. Because if he loses his whole army, he can just remake like 100 roaches and he'd be fine. Wow, this cost efficiency is nuts. And again, Reynor is not utilizing his Spire at all. I don't know why. Okay, it took him a long time to burrow that shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, Serral Burrow, Serral Burrow, Serral Burrow, Serral Burrow. Like wheelbarrow, but Serral Burrow. Oh my god. There's so much happening, I love this. Okay, so that's a lot of Vipers that are going way too far forward. It actually looks like Reynor will pick a couple of them off. Some abducts going down here. Serral just lost a lot of army supply there. Did not get the 5th base of Reynor, which is huge. Reynor still has a massive bank behind this. Serral is somehow hemorrhaging units throughout all this. He's got a lot of really expensive units that aren't very tanky and has better damage output. But Reynor just has a bunch of cheap units and can save his bank better that way. Isn't this the game you want to play in? Yeah, I know, right? This would be amazing. This is a massive concave from Serral here. I don't think Reynor should be taking this fight at all, and he does agree that he backs up. It looks like Serral's going to circle around to the right to try to take out this 5th base. Reynor's moving his entire army on the 5th base of Serral. This hatchery's already pretty low. Oh my god, Reynor's splitting up his forces too much. I think that Serral's going to be able to kill this base. Oh my god. Oh, this is so tense. Oh, nice abduct on that Viper. Serral needs to remake his Vipers. He's actually pretty close to running out of gas. He does get rid of this base, though, and will pull away. The other thing, though, is that Reynor could absolutely sandwich this army. This could be really massive here. Serral trying to approach this from the back side. Oh my god. There's a lot of Overseers here, too. Changeling block. I like it. Okay. So, oh god. Is Reynor just going to go up this hill? Oh. Oh, this is so scary. This is so tense. Because both of them are now at, like, pretty much an even bank, but Serral has so many more drones and another base. Reynor is long distance fighting from his 5th. These immaculate Blinding Clouds going down now from Reynor, though. The Hydras pull back outside of the range. It looks like Serral's Lurkers will burrow as well. A nice engagement on both sides, but I think that Serral's going to come out on top. His Blinding Clouds were a little bit better, and his Lurkers didn't die immediately. But when both players remax, who is in the lead? Reynor still has so much more money and can afford to remax. Serral has spent all of his money. He needs to pretty much win right here. I guess he can mine a little bit further in the longer run, though. These Vipers are all excruciatingly low on HP. This is such a tense situation, because if either player really loses their spellcaster units, it's pretty much over. Here comes the push now from Reynor, and I think that he needs to throw some Blinding Clouds down. Blinding Clouds go down on Serral's units. There's nothing to reciprocate it except one very late in the end. Nice Biles going down, but it looks like Serral can dodge it for the most part. Another great surround from Serral. The Blinding Clouds are not enough. I think that Reynor's going to lose all of his army here. Oh my god. A fantastic surround there from the Finnish Zerg. Reynor is out of money. He is trying desperately to long-distance mine from this 4th base, but I think Serral has done it. Oh my god, these engagements. I'm sorry I'm losing my voice. I lost it yesterday. That was not the time. Oh my god, this game is just incredible. Serral's up by 50 supply, 23 of which is an army. And Reynor does still have Vipers. We're not counting him out yet, but man. Ugh. And the more that Serral can prevent him from mining from this base, the better. That's all of his drones. Imagine if he had 3 Bailings right now. He can kill all of Reynor's mining. All of it. Serral is still at 48 drones. The longer this game goes on, the better it is for Serral, the worse it is for Reynor. Reynor needs to make something happen here, but this is so much Roach Hydra coming out of Serral right now. Reynor does have 5 Vipers. That is a lot of Vipers. That's a ton of Blinding Clouds. And it looks like he might try. Oh, great abducts! He kills all of the Vipers of Serral. But Serral might just have too much. Serral might just have too much. These Burrowed Roaches still causing a little bit of a problem here. Blinding Clouds going down as well as Corrosive Biles. He does dodge out of the Biles. I think that Serral might be able to push in here and win this. It's 62 army supply to 99. Oh my god. This is so close. That's all of Reynor's mining. He can't even afford to build another hatchery. Oh my god, this Lurker Concave. I think that Serral's done it. I think that Serral's done it. These Vipers are not close to being in position. He's losing a lot of army supply right now. The Blinding Clouds are finally going to go down, but maybe a little too late. It looks like Reynor has run out of army. GG. Serral takes an incredible Game 6. That was one of the best ZVZs I've ever seen in my life. Reynor. Oh my god, both of them played so well. Both of them played so well. Serral looks very relieved. Now, in terms of throwing it, I don't think Reynor threw it, but he absolutely had the chance to win. Absolutely had the chance to win. Without question. Man, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. That game was something else. It reminded me of Game 6 of BlizzCon last year. Of the Grand Finals, Rogue versus Sue. Because there was just a lot of money being had by both sides. Just this ridiculous macro game that you almost never see in a ZVZ, because usually in a ZVZ it's over within the first like 6 or 7 minutes. How can one lose this, Reynor? Lambo's gonna have seizure. What a throw! Wow, just wow. Yeah, make drones, man. Oh man, that was an insane game. Now, what's gonna happen is both players are gonna cheese. Both players are gonna cheese, and it's gonna be like, ah! What if there's a draw in a ZVZ that happens? I was honestly really scared there for Serral. I thought for sure he was gonna die. I thought for sure that Reynor was going to push in when he only had 3 bases and kill his 3rd base. Because if he had, he would have won, I think. If he had killed Serral's 3rd base, because he was having a really difficult time taking 4th. I think if he had killed Serral's 3rd base, he could have won. And in that one engagement, Serral just had a fantastic defensive posture and somehow won. But wow, that was just out of this world. That was just out of this world. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see this Game 7. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be blown away if both of them cheese. It's gonna be mind-boggling to commentate. I'm just gonna be like, okay, he's doing a 13-12. He's doing a 12 pool. Who actually comes on top of this? By the way, the answer, I think, is the 13-12. Because you get Zergling speed really fast. And after you hold off the initial first 6 lings, which take a while to get across to your side of the map anyways, by which point you will have lings of your own, you can then go across the map and just prevent him from ever mining from his natural, essentially. I can't even imagine the pressure that both of these guys are facing right now. This is insane. It's gonna be a 7-game best of 7 against 2 of the best non-Korean Zergs in the world. These guys are both so good, so young. Oh my god, someone murdered Serral. I wonder what the chat's saying about this. Serral is cloaked. Serral cloaked. Rip God, chair. Serral, Reynor versus chair. Serral ran. Can Serral turn invisible? Serral burrowed. Okay, let's be clear. Actually, Avalos said that. Avalos said Serral burrowed. And I will say, that's actually kind of funny. Well done, Avalo. I never thought I'd say that, but it happened right there. Reynor versus the chair. Serral burrowed. Need detection. Serral burrowed. Oh, man. Reynor tilted. Serral cloaked. Player versus chair. Invisible Serral. Oh, God. I am so excited to watch this. Oh, and it's on Parasite. Oh, I forgot about that. Serral injected during break. Oh, man. Serral research adaptive talents. Well. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, going to Game 7. Annie, if you did not watch that last game, my list will say that that was at least in the top 3 ZVZs I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. An incredible game. Serral has won his last 50 best of 3 matches. Jesus. Serral's so good. Okay. I think we're ready. This is happening. Oh my god. So we're on Parasite. This map is huge. Both players going for what looks like a macro build so far. You missed most of it? It's okay. This is the best of 7. This is the 7th map. This is going to be a great game too, I suspect. Either Serral takes his 4th WCS victory in the year 2018, or Reynor, the 16-year-old kid from Italy, will take his first. I should say 16-year-old man, right, to not sound patronizing. It's crazy to think that that kid is so much younger than I am and that much better at this game. Alright. Both players going for macro games. I think they know that cheesing on this map is probably not a good idea because the rush distance is just huge. But I want to see some Broodlords, damn it. Broodlords would be lit. And I think this is actually a really nice map to do it too. Like, I want to see just massive creep spread, spore crawlers, Broodlords, roach burrow, lurker drops, like everything. I want to see it all. And it might happen too. Oh, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Sorry. Why is this URL still here? That's really annoying. Beautiful. Oh my god. Get out. What? Okay. I think it's gone. Apologies, fam. Both players opening with the standard macro build. Overlord placement's normal. There's nothing completely out of the ordinary yet. But there could be. Whew. Excuse me. Man, like this is the worst part too, because the early game when there's not a cheese, there's nothing happening. It's just further building the tension that this is happening, and there's gonna be so much. There's gonna be so much good play on this map right now. Oh man. Okay, Serral taking a very fast third at the 2:30 mark. Looks like Reynor's gonna follow suit. Both players just continuing to macro up. Serral has the slight leg advantage. And notice that they both took the same third base. It's the third base that's just south/north of the main. I'm not sure why they did that, because there's theoretically a viable reason to take each one. But I don't know. I don't know why they took those ones as opposed to the others. I mean, like they're all good. As far as I'm concerned, I think the riskiest one to take is the one in front of your natural, because it's too close to the center of the map. But either of the border ones works fine, and it looks like that's the one they decided to take first. Now, Reynor's building a lot of lings behind this, and I mean a lot of lings. Serral should be able to scout this. He's got a ling, or maybe two, on Reynor's side of the map. He should be able to see that a massive attack is coming his way. Ooh, a very nice bailing trap set up here by Reynor. Oh my god. Okay, so Serral just saw everything. He just saw all the lings. He sees no gases at the natural. He sees the bailing nest. He's getting an Evo chamber behind this. Oh man. Oh, these bailings. I don't think that Serral's seen them. He has no idea that those bailings are there. He could get wrapped around and killed. Oh my god. Some really nice macros going to have to happen here. It looks like he will actually be able to pick off this bailing before it connects with any of the drones, and all these drones are just going to be ridiculously bruised. So Serral has to be very careful. He could lose a lot of drones here if these lings find a way around these queens, which they will not. Serral holding this off very well so far. He's got a Roach Warren and +1 ranged on the way. Ooh, a nice connection there. I was actually a little bit too busy looking at the production time to see what happened, so I apologize. I think that they both evenly traded out 2 bailings for 2 bailings. I think. But I could be wrong. Oh, excuse me. Serral does not have a Roach Warren yet. He walled off with the bailing nest. Okay, so there's his Roach Warren. Reynor's getting a lair behind this. I think that Reynor's going to go for mutas. I think. He's taking a lot of gases right now. He hasn't taken the one in the main yet. So he sees 3. He sees the Evo chamber. He sees the Roach Warren. Okay, so never mind. He's going to go for roaches. And he sees the lair. So Serral knows everything. Serral knows absolutely everything. And he's up in drones. Like quite a bit. Although Reynor is about to equalize that. Oh man, this could blindside Serral. Reynor's going for +1 melee while getting a Roach Warren. Which is going to throw Serral off even more, because he's probably going to scout at some point that the Evo chamber is wiggling, not know that he's going for melee, and then realize that he's getting melee later. But if this... I think that... Oh man, this is really weird. I think... the efficacy of the +1 melee is dependent on... Oh man, can he get this bailing? Okay, he did. Very nice hold there from Serral. By the way, there is a spire behind this. So, the effectiveness of the +1 melee either involves you doing a ton of damage with it early, or you getting bailing speed and doing a ton of damage with bailings later. Wow, this one ling is actually might be able to kill a drone. That's kind of funny. Some lost mining time there for Reynor. Both players are at 63 drones. This is going to be a ridiculous macro game. Now, there is a spire going down behind this. I don't know if Serral scouted it. I don't remember where Reynor put the spire. Oh my god. Oh. Now the thing about that is that he actually put it pretty close into the interior of his natural, so Reynor might actually be able to see it here in just a moment. Oh my god. Oh no, he doesn't see it. Oh. Oh, these banelings really need to protect the queens. Oh, this is so scary. Oh, this is so scary. Reynor, I don't think Reynor knows that this Nidus is on the way. Oh my god. I think Serral's just going to do a Roach Nidus all in. A Roach Queen Nidus all in. Reynor has no idea. Reynor has no idea. He's getting a 4th base. There's the Nidus. Okay, this is everything. This is absolutely everything. There are 9 Mutas on the way. How many queens does Serral have? I don't know how many queens Serral has. But he has +1. He's got a lot of Roaches. He's got a lot of queens. Here comes the Nidus. Okay, so the queens are out. Reynor doesn't know where the Nidus is, but there's 6 queens here with a lot of energy for transfuse. Serral's got a lot of army supply. Oh my god. I don't think... Oh, and he's building spores! Oh, that's so clever! God, Serral, you're so good. There's no baneling speed here. There's so many roaches. Oh my god. Oh, Serral. Oh! Oh, and he just saw... Okay, so, like, Reynor has to counterattack and kill him. I don't think he can actually do anything else. He's going to try to get us around here, but the banelings are going to be too well... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Serral with a very decisive teammates all in. I think the engagement's about to happen. This could be everything. He gets another Nidus Worm down further up. Oh. Oh, my God. Reynor. He has to engage this just right, or he could very well lose this game. There are so many queens. There's 5 spores here. He's trying to do a counterattack on the other side of the map. Is it actually going to be enough? We might go into a base trade. This is really, really risky here. Oh my god. He has a few lings on that side of the map. He's got a lot of Mutalisks out. Here comes the push here. I don't think these lings and banes are going to connect very well. The spores are here. The spines are here from Reynor. This is such a weird engagement. The banelings are going to try to come forward now. The banelings are crashing into a lot of these spores, but the transfuses from Serral are too good. Here come the queens. There's still like 10 queens here. Oh my god, more roaches are spilling through. Oh my god, there's banelings and roaches spilling through. Oh my god, some of them are splitting to the 3rd base. Oh my god, Serral. Can he do it? I think he's going to kill the natural for sure. But the stuff that's splitting to the 4th base of Reynor may not be able to quite make the cut. Oh my god, these spines from Reynor are keeping him alive because he can't get the spores close enough to contest the mutas. Oh my god. I don't know who wins this. I think that Serral's done it. Oh, Reynor looks really distraught. I think Reynor realized he can't kill this army. Oh my god. Oh my god, Serral. Oh, there's more queens. Now, this is over. Serral's done it. Serral has to have done it. This is out of this world. He's gonna kill this natural. He's lost 10 drones. The natural goes down. I think we should see the GG any second. He can't kill him with the mutas. He's half the supply of Serral. That's it. He's done it. Good game. Well played. And Serral, with one of the clutchest moves in ZVZ I have ever seen, does a 2-base Roach Nidus all in. We gotta see. Oh my god.
Learning how he was going to play, figuring out a good enough counter to make it.
That is exactly what I wanted to have happen. A 4-3 win Serral. Oh my god.
He continues to be too good. Every time you think he's going to lose, he's like, you know what? Instead, I'm going to win. Oh, this guy. He lifts the trophy once again. A familiar sight, familiar feeling.
Oh.
Unheard of.
Beautiful play throughout. And he does get to hold it for the 4th time this year. It is his...
Wow. That was just incredible. A fantastic series to watch. Thank you all for watching me watch it. That was just out of this world. Thank you guys so much. I will stream later tonight. I think I'm going to hop on in about 2.5 hours and probably do some laddering. Have a nice time. But that was just an incredible series to watch. Thank you all very much for coming out. And I'll see you guys tonight. Farewell.